Hi, this is Sugar Dumpling coming at you again. Just wanted to update you on the subject that I began a couple of days ago on what's the true meaning of friendship. And the thoughts that I think I left off on is how angry you actually get when the person who you thought was your friend, in the type of behavior that they're showing you, the negative behavior, and being real bitchy, and and then you get really upset, you get offended, and you no longer want to be in a friendship with that person. But you have to understand that true friendship, like I mentioned before, is unconditional. And that's true friendship, which is very, very hard to come by. People think friendship is made overnight, and it's not. And people think friendships, comes with a lot of conditions to it, but it don't. True friendship comes with unconditional love, and you have to really truly accept that person for who and what they are, no matter what type of mood they're in, and no matter what they may say and do. The bottom line is you have to look at the fact that you love that person and that person loves you, and you have a deep friendship going on. And all you need to do is just to step back, give that person their space, allow them to take that time to reflect on their behavior. Because 10 to 1, usually they do reflect on it. And sometimes pride may get into the way where they don't want to pick up their phone and say, hey, Sally, or hey, Jane, I apologize for my behavior today. But because that you are really truly friends and you still love that person, you don't get offended by it. You give them their space. And when they're ready or you're ready to address them again, then you will confront that situation. Okay, so that's enough on friendship. I could go on and on and on about it, but I want to touch on another subject today, and it's called the dating game. The dating game to me is so hilarious. I mean, it's somewhat of a character, playing out on its own, because a lot of times you may meet someone and you find yourself being attracted to that person, and that person's attracted to you, and you so want to impress that person that you somehow take on a whole new personality. If you normally don't like to cook, all of a sudden you find yourself cooking. If you don't like to iron, you don't like to wash clothes, you don't like to do any of that, but all of a sudden you find yourself doing all of that in the beginning. And once you get into the relationship with that person, and of course, we all know your true self eventually is gonna come out. And when that happens, then it puts a damper into the relationship, because now you're being accused of, not the same person anymore that they met, or you have changed, and then you start having issues and problems in your relationship. So I would say to you, gentlemen, and I would say to you, ladies, be yourself. Okay, if you don't like to cook, you let that be known up front. If you don't like to do all the domestic stuff, you let that be known up front. Gentlemen, if you're lazy, you lazy, you don't want to work, and you want to sit around and play video game all day, then you need to show her that in the beginning. Be your darn self, okay? If she wants to be with you, she'll still be with you, but at least she see you for who you are, and she has a choice that she can make, that she don't want to be with a man that sits on a couch all day playing video games. But at least you gave her that option because you showed her that from the beginning. And if ladies, if you see that from the beginning and you decide to be in a relationship with that man, then please, 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 please stop complaining. Okay, you met him that way, you knew how he was, so therefore that should not or never be an issue in your relationship as long as you're together. And vice versa, gentlemen, I say the same to you. Whatever you see in a lady, whatever shortcomings that she may have that you decided to accept her with, then by all means, do not in the middle of the relationship start to complain about it, because you knew about it before you got into a relationship, and you made a conscious decision that you were willing to accept it. So let's accept each other for who we are and keep it moving. Love you. See you next time. Bye.